Stop playing. Subscribe to the More Life Podcast.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to the More Life Pod. This is the final and last episode. And y'all don't never see me sitting on this side. You know when you're sitting on this side, you know what that means. You're the one getting interviewed. So, your girl getting interviewed today, you know. Let's end the season with the bang. And let's go over to my left right here. I don't know if y'all watched, the second season. I'm pretty sure it's one of like my first, maybe like third, fourth episode with Tay here. And guess what? She's going to be interviewing me, you guys. Can't wait. I'm so excited. Very scared, very nervous. Don't know what to expect. Excited about the questions.
Your introduction, it made me nervous now. Woo, I gotta shake it up. Okay, so y'all already know, like she said, girl Tay. And I am excited. When I got the call, I was just like, me, Jazz? Me? Yes. And we've been building our friendship and things over these past couple months. So
for sure.
I'm actually extremely comfortable and excited myself. Yeah. So, like she said, last episode, and if I'm not mistaken, it's me versus me.
Me versus me.
Me versus me. I like that.
Okay.
So we're going to jump straight into it. So I just wanted to touch on, like I said again, I met you through my brother, Zay, that is on True Tuesday with me. And when he told me about you, like you said, we did the interview.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to start off by saying that you are a true inspiration, and your dedication is inspiring. Like, it is crazy. Like,
she tell me that all the time.
Girl, because it's hard to be consistent, and it's just like every morning I get up, baby, it be 6 o'clock in the morning, 12 hit, 3 hit, 9 hit, and I'm just like, how do you do it? How does she do it?
Working out.
Listen, so just to jump straight into things, I wanted to know, who is Jazzie? Where are you from? Your family, friends, and what is your career like?
Okay, so who is Jazzie? Jazzie is...
And it's Jazzie, not Jasmine.
There you go. Put a little emphasis on it. That's why. But okay, yeah. Jazzie is a dedicated podcaster. Probably the only thing I've been dedicated in since all of my 23 years of life. So yeah, okay. Keep that going. Very passionate, very adventurous, very selectively social.
Straightforward.
Like that you put it that way. I hear that a lot, just roll out with the punches. So that too, and a creative at heart. And that's who Jazzie is.
And are you originally from Houston?
I am. I'm from South Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
South Park?
From the hood.
Listen, hey, that's what good food be too, low key.
To tell you. Burger Park.
And then how is like family and friends for you?
Explain that.
So like, do you have siblings? How is your, relationship with, if your mom and dad is still here? Like, just how is family, and what does family mean to you?
Okay, I'm gonna answer what does family mean to me last.
Okay.
Answer that last. Okay, so I have Precious, Passion, Afisa, Kahar, Jabbar. I have 5 other siblings. I have 2 brothers, 1 older, 1 younger, and 3 older sisters. I am the baby girl.
Okay.
From mom and dad.
Okay.
And relationship with parents, feel like it's getting better.
Okay.
Than what it was. I think I'm just working on, understanding who my parents are, understanding who I am, things that they may have gone through that they don't want to talk about, and things of that nature. And overall, just being more present, being more graceful, being more compassionate to my parents and my other family members.
Yes, I love it. Yes, that's something I had to work on this year, understanding that they're human too.
Yeah.
And just like we learning, they learning.
Yeah.
So, okay, what changed about you this year? Challenges, relationships, just what's something that you can touch on that really changed?
Something that really changed. I would say I have lost a couple of friends this year, or really just since I started my podcast. I've been wanting more people around me that are supportive of the things that I do. And if I feel like you're not supportive, or you supporting other people, but I'm your day one road dog, like,
correct,
that's not making sense. So correct. I don't want to be around you. So just figuring out, I guess, those who should be in my life and those who should not be.
Who's for you and who's not. Yeah. And how to
navigate through that.
Yes.
And the emotions, and because I feel like those things do hurt. And you can ignore it at first, be like, hey, I don't care about that. But no, you do care about it. It hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm. My feelings was hurt. And it took a while for me to process that. And after I processed it, it was just like, what, everybody time runs its course. So yeah,
correct. Yes, I call it seasons, baby. Some people's season just be up.
It just be up.
So some people are just naturally, have it, can talk to anyone, and some people like to, observe. Everybody can just be a little different. So I wanted to ask you, would you consider yourself a people person or more isolated into yourself?
I would consider myself an ambivert. Okay. So a little bit of both.
Okay. Talk to me.
I like to be by myself, but then then sometimes it gets, overwhelming. It's like, what, I need some company. I'm bored. Not only am I bored, but I feel like our spirit and our body as people, we yearn for connection. Correct. So yeah. With the whole social part, I feel like I could be very social, and I feel like I'm realizing that this year. Mm-hmm. Like when I travel places and I'm up here just talking to people at the bar, they from a whole different part of US, and we just up here chatting. Like, I've known these people all my life. So I feel like I can be social at times if I want to be, but if I don't want to be, it's just not happening. So, yeah. Okay,
so then just to piggy off that question, do you feel like networking is like important?
I feel like networking is important, but I also feel like the people that you're networking with, it has to be genuine, and if it's not, then don't try to force it. Correct. Because I know, like, you can come in contact with a lot of people and you just may never hit it off. Like, maybe your first encounter meeting them, you just like, The second encounter, you be like, okay, it's better than the last, but it's just, it's not, it hasn't caught on yet. So I've had those type of interactions too, and it's nothing wrong with those people. Sometimes you're just not people's cup of tea.
Correct. Man, y'all, let me tell y'all, this thing right here is straightforward, for real. We was on the phone one day. I said, Jazz, you told him like that? She said, girl, just like that. I said, Lord, maybe I
That's what you want me to do.
I need more practice because I be trying to beat around the bush sometimes.
You know what's funny? My sister, she calls me mean. And it's just like, I don't go out of my way to be mean to people. I just think that, I just need to work on my delivery. Like, the delivery is what I need to work on. It's very hard to not, say things just quick, straightforward to the punch. Because I feel like a lot of people sugarcoat things, and life is not going to sugarcoat shit for you. So yeah,
it's going to eat you up and spit you out.
I'm trying to tell you.
But then, like, it's kind of got me wondering, like, but then, like, is it not you being mean? Maybe you just respecting your boundaries.
And that's what I talked to my therapist about it, because I had to bring it up to therapy, because I was just like, why she keep calling me mean? Like, I'm not mean. And she was just like, maybe, it's you actually having boundaries and setting boundaries for yourself. And I feel like some people take that as being mean too.
Everybody don't respect it because they like when they can get anything about it.
And get over on you. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
So, podcasting, it is a big thing now.
It is.
Like, pretty much everybody, got some type of podcast going on.
And everybody don't need to have one.
Look, we're going to get into that. So, with your podcast, what inspired you?
I just feel like exiting out of high school, I had a very rough time. Just like getting into like real life, transitioning into real life. And I've been broke before. I've been had a domestic violence relationship. What else? Could have died a couple of years ago. All in that time frame. And because I'm an ambivert, I'm not going to talk to people about that.
Correct.
And it's still some things I've still never told, like family members, friends, things of that nature. Just because I feel like some stuff is just for you.
Correct.
But I honestly felt like when I was going through those years, nobody was really there to help me, guide me. And then a little bit of that, I wasn't looking for, well, no, not to say I wasn't looking for the help, I wasn't accepting of the help. So, yeah.
Girl.
Look at that therapy.
You a big girl. Look, you gonna make me drop some gangster tears so we over. Y'all, growth feels so good.
It really
bro.
does.
You over there glowing and shining and shit. I'm not about to play with you. So, with your podcast, did you go to school for this? Are you self-taught? Like, how did this, you know?
So, I went to Yates High School, class 2019. Stop playing. You 2019. You better rep your shit. But I took a radio class when I was there with one of my old teachers. Her name was Miss Brown. She taught me how to do radio. I don't remember nothing from radio. That's the craziest part about it. But, you know, I remember like doing certain tasks and, you know, it's levels of things. I remember going out interviewing people in school and stuff like that. I remember that. I had fun, you know. But then when I got into like my adulthood, I just felt like I was going through a lot. And it's like I'm having real conversations with my friends. So like, why not start a podcast? And I taught myself, but it took me a while to even have the courage to actually buy the equipment, you know, get in front of a camera, all of those different things. Correct. So, yeah.
Okay. What struggles have you faced in your podcast? Yes.
Oh, I like this question because, I'm going to talk about it all the time.
Come on.
I have faced people trying to downplay what I do, people trying to take credit for my ideas, people not really putting forth the effort to want to be a part of something, people half-assing, trying to find a space. Went from Barron Studios to recording in my other sister's apartments to, you know, recording at the Galleria, and now I'm trying to look for something new to do. So I just feel like I'm always pivoting, and I feel like podcasting helps me pivot in my life. So I feel like a lot of things that I learned from podcasting, it helps me in my everyday life.
I like that. Shout out to the growth too, because sometimes you can get discouraged, you know, when you having to move from this place to that place, and you just like, you know what, forget it.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it at all. Because I know the first time I had to move, I had took like a 6-month break because I was just like, I don't got a studio no more, so I ain't gonna do this. But the fact, like, you just like keep it going.
I'm trying.
And I really like that. I really like that.
Thank
so
you.
Is there something that makes your podcast different than other people's?
I just feel like I try to find guests that go with the topics I want to discuss. So all of my guests, they bring something different to my podcast, and I always try to lead with tips, whether it's for life, whether it's tips in like the certain industry that the guest is in. I just want to bring more life to the youth. Like,
more life.
You know, more life. That's it. So yeah.
I like that. So what keeps you dedicated? The passion, the fire. You know, what keep you going?
Being broke.
Come on.
Being lost in life. Not really being guided or following God, because I feel like this is a gift that God gave me. I didn't like choose this or anything. This is really something I never really thought of.
Walking in your purpose.
Walking in my purpose. So yeah.
Girl, you over here giving me chills. Like,
I really thought I was gonna do bad, you know.
Girl, no, you firing off. Like, you gonna be able to chop this up real good, because you dropping gym after gym.
I'm trying
like,
to tell you.
I got a diamond necklace over here by now. Like,
she got that ice.
do you hear me? Christmas time too. So.
Yeah.
Okay, do you feel like being a woman in this industry is difficult?
I do. I feel like you will come in contact with people that you want to work with, and they will only want to, how can I put this? They will only want to help you if, you know, they're getting something in return. And for men, sometimes that's, you know, sexual advancements.
Correct.
Or things of that nature. Or, you know, people wanting to, you know, get clout off your name. That's
Correct.
a better way to put this. A better way to put
right. No.
get clout off your name. Or, you know, not really caring about what you are doing. So, yeah.
Definitely can agree with that. I feel like women, just when we doing stuff, starting stuff, and then also, like you said, if we not sexualizing things, you know, or even like a million followers and stuff like that. And I think that's what make it harder for people like us, because we want to keep things authentic and we don't mind having clothes on and stuff.
I have something else to add. So I think another thing is, like, it's harder to get opportunities as a woman. I feel like men are more men are more likely to get opportunities in any field over a woman. We have to work 10 times hard. And I ain't gonna lie, I've been working pretty hard. And I've been reaching out to folks, but they letting these niggas in. Let the women in. I'm coming. We're coming.
It's all right. Next year, it's higher. This year we had to learn. This year we had to heal. This year we had to, you know, we had to do all that. But listen,
we on next 2025.
Standing on business. Do you hear me?
Trying to tell you.
I didn't know where I was gonna throw this in at, but I feel like right now I want to throw it in. So, you know, you don't gotta stand up on nothing, but I want to go head to toe and give me a you know, swag check. What we got on here? What we got going on?
Okay. So I have my More Life Pod shirt. You know, Art Thrives in Insanity. Get that. I have a white cami under long sleeve. Got these cargos from Trim Off.
Baby.
I got these New Balance this morning. Go to Journeys. Go get that. And yeah.
Where them socks from? I'm getting into everything.
We got them from Trend too. We needed some socks.
Okay,
you know?
and these glasses, because I'm feeling these.
From my niece. Stop playing.
Shout out to the niece.
Shout out to Zoe. You know, I love you, girl.
Shout out to the niece. All right, and I saw in your story, you did your own hair.
I did my own hair. You know, your girl.
Hit your girl up doing ponytails.
What? I used to do hair in a past life. You want to come get your hair done? Come get your hair done. I'm all for it.
Yes. Okay. So the swag check. I had to make sure I threw that up in there. You gonna have to let me borrow them cargos.
I got you.
I'm trying to get a little thick. So, what has been your top 2 favorite episodes?
I'm glad you said that. That's something I did want to get into. My top 2. God damn.
And you have a lot.
Right. So are we talking about just for this season, or
I'm talking like in
period?
the whole period. If you had to pick 2.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so my first one, I would say, I don't remember the name of this episode, but it was with Maya, and it was, I think it's like my second episode in the Galleria.
Okay.
It was more like a girls episode, and it was my second one of this season. It was just nice to relate to somebody that I've never met before, and we were talking not only about like being a hustler and things of that nature, but just being women and mental health and, you know, men and things that we go through.
Right.
So I thought that one was a really good one. Oh, can we do top 3? Oh shit!
That's why I like that you think. I said, I gotta switch it up a little bit. See, I want to make you really think. That's why I said, let me change that 3 to a 2.
I'm trying to think of the ones I had. Okay, so I had.
I know. I really like the one that you did with Super J.
I like Super J episode. I really like that one. So I would definitely say it's between Super J and RC.
Okay.
I like the healing the community one too.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but them clippings that you put up.
I feel like I'm gonna say 3. We can go with 3 because I feel like
she just gonna go against my rules. You know, your show, I'm just in.
Okay, so 2, I would definitely say healing the community with RC. And yeah, I feel like for me to actually be in a mindful meditation, something like that. I don't know what it's called. But going to meditation and experiencing that and not really thinking that I'm going to interview these people. I'm just going to get the healing and to actually, you know, interview them, share my experience, share what they do. It was just like a full circle moment. Super J was a full circle moment too. I've been trying to get that interview since the summertime. Like when I say I went to Neighbors, found him on Eventbrite earlier this summer, and I went throughout the whole summer. I swear to God, after every set, it's like, oh, so when are we gonna record? You know?
The consistency.
I tell y'all. Keep telling myself, it's gonna happen. We gonna do it. And he finally did it. So I am thankful. I'm appreciative, and I'm happy about that.
For sure, shout out Super J. When I seen you him, I said, oh my girl, really? Because I met Super J when I was at TSU, and he was good friends of a good friend of mine. And I was just like, dang, Jazz really out here doing her thing. She got Super J, but yeah, he hella cool though.
He one of them ones.
Not for sure. When I saw that one, I said, I gotta go check this one out. Okay. Would you say winning the Trill Burger Rolling Loud contest changed your outlook on some things?
Yes. I feel like...
And can you tell us what that is?
Yes. Okay. So, I feel like my experience winning the contest, it made me understand that I could have more in life. And it showed me some different things, because when I went to Miami for Rolling Loud, I ended up staying with Exotic Pop. So one of my friends, they worked for Exotic Pop. Shout out Taj, Big Hawk's son. Okay. So I had hit him up. I'm like, hey, I want the tickets. Are you gonna be in Miami? He like, yeah. He like, you can stay with us. I'm like, bet. I just got to buy my flight. So initially, I had a co-host. Okay. And the co-host couldn't go. So I was like, me and my brother, we could go. We gonna be in that thing. So we had ended up flying to Miami the next day. They told us we could stay with them. Cool. They treat us like family. We came back to Houston. We locked in. I'm like, yeah, that's with y'all. But when I was out there, like, the experience, like, the house that we stayed in was nice as hell. We would only got that much nice as hell. I ain't never been on a yacht. On that. I ain't never been on a yacht. I've been on water, but like not like that. Like, baby, I was living. It made me feel like, hey, this is the type of life I'm supposed to live. Do you hear me? And just to experience that with my brother and my friend, correct, and just like be out of Houston, because I feel like at that point I was still broke. Like I didn't have a job at that point. Like I just need to see something different to really like help me get up on my feet, and correct, that was it. And motivation. And not gonna lie, I gotta go back to Miami. It was tea. Okay, and I'm going with you because I ain't never been. But it just opened my mind up to all the possibilities. Got you. So yeah,
I like how you summed that up at the end. Boom, good experience, and yeah, just need to see something different. So, what are you looking forward to in 2025? What
am I looking forward to? I would like to bring more people on to help me. So I am looking for more help. I do want to come up with more segments, so I'm just not doing full episodes all the time. Correct. So I want to fill in some of that time. So be on the lookout for the Thread Talks, Lyrical Lens with Bust Down, and I want to do a segment with another female. And I want it to be very girly, where we sit down and talk about things that we're going through and guys. And I want to like have like people call in and they tell us their problems, and I want to answer their problems and get them advice. I want to do one of them.
Girl, I just called my boyfriend, and he was with my best friend, and I was just trying to see what would you do.
Yeah. I can give you some good advice. You know, they always call me.
Baby, she gonna be straightforward. Girl, leave him. Oh my God.
You ain't gonna want to hear it, but hey, it's the truth.
Okay, this is another one I didn't throw in there, but it just came to my attention. How do you feel about mental health?
How do I feel about mental health? I feel like it's real. I feel like a lot of people don't tackle it and face it the way that they should. I feel like people need to get help, and nothing is wrong with therapy. Even if you don't want a therapist, I think that you should talk to somebody. Or if you don't want to talk to somebody, get a journal. Write things out. Because I'm not going to lie. When I say I used to write things out in my early 20s, like for real, after I really started getting in therapy, I was writing everything out. Somebody made me mad, I'm writing it out. I have a good day, writing it out. I'm bored today, writing it out. I want something in the future, I'm writing it out. And it didn't take me until maybe last week, I found a couple of my old journals.
Top girl, you gonna make me shout.
Not shout, You're not in church.
I'm not, but I feel it because I know what you about to say. Like, let me shut up. Sorry.
But it definitely is like an eye opener. Like, you know, hard times don't last forever. That's the number one. Hard times don't last forever, and everything comes into fruition if you put the work in. And not only that, like,
Yes.
some of the things that you write down, it's the truth. Like, you can sugarcoat shit to everybody, you can fake with everybody else, but what you write down and what you tell yourself, like, that's real. So, yeah.
Man. That's just so true because you get to go back and reflect.
Reflection is key.
And that's what I be trying to tell my siblings, my friends, everybody. I be like, bro, if you don't do nothing, just write. Because you can go back on that 2-3 months and see, oh, like, in March, I was still spazzing. Now in May, I take a deep breath. You know, it take a little bit longer for me to, you know, get agitated. Man, listen, that being able to go back and just reflect and then hold yourself accountable.
Yep.
I like...
Do the happy dance.
This gonna be me versus me.
This gonna be one of them episodes.
This one of them ones. Cause she dropped it. I think I got a bracelet now, necklace and a bracelet. All right, what's the best advice you've been given?
Shit. I don't really like to receive advice. So
nobody put a little bug in your ear?
Okay, I'll give you one. My daddy said this not too long ago. You cannot work with family all the time. Okay. You cannot have them a part of things and think that they're going to do things the way you would. So, yeah. I don't think it's necessarily their heart isn't the same. I think it's more so their passion, their intentions, their priorities don't align with what you are doing. It's not for them, it's for you.
Correct.
So I'm not looking at other people like, oh, you're going to take this as serious not as I am. No, I have to pick up the slack for whatever you don't do. Correct. So yeah,
that's definitely something I had to learn. Expecting us
out of others
can't
do that.
Cannot do that. And then we gonna get it done how we get it done, you know, anyway. So it's just like definitely understand all that. So I want to piggyback to mental health. And I think this week you was at my house and you had a shirt on that I really liked, and I just wanted you to talk about that shirt because it said "Still Here." Yeah. Correct. So, what was your experience like when you designed that shirt, and what were the things that you were going through? Okay. Because I really feel like I know that women talk about mental health and things a lot, but
they don't go into detail.
They don't go into. It's just like a little like sprinkles on top and keep going. So like, if you don't mind sharing, what was going on then.
I actually made that shirt last year.
Oh, okay. Okay. So 2023.
So 2023, I came out with the shirt September 2023, and I started the design in March. Okay. So like I said, I did not have a job at the time. But not only did I not have a job at the time, I was going through a breakup. So ended up moving back to my mom's house. I feel like that was something I wasn't really looking to do. And I feel like I had to really put my pride aside and ask my mama to come back home. Because we are not close like that. So yeah. But I just felt like I needed to put my passion, focus, work ethic towards something. Even if I'm not going to go work a job, it needs to be towards something. Because even if you don't have a job, you still need to actively use those skills. Correct. So I was staying here actually at my sister's house from like February all the way into like July. And I was going back from spring to here, didn't have a car. Like, life was in shambles. Like, shit got real. And yeah, life was lifing. didn't have my car. I felt like I needed to go through struggling just to figure out how to value things. So I'm reading the Bible, going to church, not physically in church, but I was watching Pastor Keon on YouTube every Sunday. So I'm just trying to figure my way out through life. And I feel like a lot of us should turn to God. Like, if we have nobody in our lives that could guide us, like I said earlier, like, I'm not really looking for advice sometimes, because I feel like sometimes other people's situations, I wouldn't want to be in your place.
Correct.
So it's like, you can't really help me. Like, yeah, you might be in a better position, but you still not me at the end of the day.
Correct.
So, yeah, I was just trying to figure out how to work through what I was going through and try to be more so independent, because I felt like I was very dependent on the person that I was with. And I don't think that was fair to them, but I definitely don't feel like that was fair to myself either.
Correct.
So when I made that shirt, yeah, I was depressed, but I feel like, you know, I want to make something that can identify everybody that's going through something.
Correct.
So whether it's, you know, you being suicidal, or, you know, somebody that's feeling like the black sheep in their family. So I wanted to hit every person that feels unwanted or, you know, overlooked. So that's why I made the shirt. So yeah.
Yeah, and I really like that. And what did the thing at the bottom said? Diamonds.
Diamonds are made.
It was diamonds.
Diamonds are made under pressure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I want to make sure I push you to put that shirt back on. Yeah, I really like that shirt.
It's gonna go in the More Life Pod shop. Y'all better go shop.
Like,
you know?
that. And so since we talking about shirts and stuff too, like you said, you have your shirts out, and then, you know, me bringing up that shirt is like design and like clothing something, like another passion, another hobby.
So yes, I feel like growing up, my family wasn't, you know, as rich or anything like that. Like, I was just wearing what my granny and mama bought me. Like, I wasn't really picking out my outfits like that until like I got a job. And when I got a job, I gotta wear school clothes. So I'm not really going nowhere. I don't really have any friends like that. But I would always buy a good pair of shoes.
Correct.
So I felt like in my adulthood, it was like, dang, I really don't have like a style, like a personal style. And I was saying that from like 21 to 22, I'm like, bro, I don't have no personal style. All these other girls out here looking like themselves. Like, they look like who they are meant to be. And I don't feel like I'm where I'm at yet. So it's like, girl, you need to step it up some, you know? Like, you have the vision. You know what you want to wear. You know how you want to put it on. You may not have funds all the time, but shit, you can put something together. So...
I just like that you said that, because I feel like I dress so differently than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really go out to the club and stuff no more like that, but when I did used to go to the club, I used to be like, dang, like, they got on like a full two-piece, titties, bust, side, booty cheeks. I come up in here with a dress all the way to my knees. I mean, I still look good, but I'm just like, damn, was I supposed to have my stomach out? Was I supposed to, like, even when I got dressed today, I was like, Tay, you look like Venom off of Scooby-Doo. That's my swag. Like, I don't like to dress like it, but I'm a thrifter, actually.
It's crazy. I said I'm finna get into thrifting, but
I love it.
I like to dress comfortable. I really don't like to, you know, wear heels or look girly or anything.
Sitting at the table trying to...
Yeah, like, that's not me.
You know them pants is tight.
I'm too through. Man, I just like to dress comfortable. I'm really more so like, I like baggy clothes. I'll wear some sweatpants. I'll wear a jersey. I love shoes. I like tennis shoes. You're not going to ever catch me wearing no heels unless I'm going somewhere formal. So, yeah, I really like clothes. I'm really getting more into my style.
Okay.
And I've been talking about podcast merch for a while. So, like, I had that in my notebook since 2023 when I first started it. I was like, I want to do podcast merch. Never knew what it was going to look like. Correct. Or the concept or anything of that nature. I just know I was going to have some.
Right.
I got some now.
Boom.
So, I wanted... Okay, well, let me start off with where the quote came from. The quote, Art, Thrives, and Insanity, came from an episode earlier this season. I think it's episode 6. I'm pretty sure it's episode 6.
If you right then, baby, you on point.
But the person I was interviewing, he had like his friends come on the show.
Okay.
So the friends were in the background, and I asked him like a question about creativity and like insanity, and I forgot how I worded the question. But one of the people that they brought, they were just like, our thoughts and insanity. So I was just like, that is true. And for some reason, it stuck with me. But I feel like a lot of things in these episodes stick with me. I feel like I learned a lot through my episodes. So that stuck with me through like the rest of the season. I was like, you know what? I had this quote and I had another quote that I was going to put on the shirt. And when I sent it to the graphic designer, he was like, I'm not gonna lie, this on a shirt will look hard. And I was like, okay, we can do that. I said, I think I just want it all colorful, you know, because, you know, more life. Let's not, you know, make people look like they're going inside the grave. Let's, you know, bring some life
color
to them,
yeah.
you know, like let's bring some life to them. So I was like, you know what, I don't want the logo big as hell because I don't like shit like that. I like very subtle things, but I like shit to pop as well.
Correct.
So I was like, you know what? We could try this. And interesting. I have a fun fact. So the person who created the graphics, I interviewed them at We on the Street. Shout out to Dooley. Shout out to you.
By the way, that 10 one go crazy.
Thank you. I like both of them, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
that 10 one go crazy.
The 10 would go crazy.
Yes. Cause it's like, I mean, I feel like any color shoe you can bring out, cause like you said, you got the color. Before we end, you gonna have to turn around so they can see the back.
For sure.
But I don't know, yeah, that 10 one, it just.
You like that 10? I think the black sets the colors off more. Cause like when we did the photo shoot, I'm looking at the black. I said, oh shit. I said, I ain't even think it was gonna come out like that. Like, and it's crazy because when we did the photo shoot, I only bought one black shirt. I only got one black shirt made. And I was gonna wear it, but then I was like, you know what? My hair not done. I ain't finna go around looking for shit to put on. I was like, you know what? Somebody else could wear the shirt. Right. So I had my friend wear the shirt. She put that shit on. Like, she put that shit on from the hair to the shoes to the shirt to the necklace, everything. Like,
put it on.
She put that shit on. Shout out to you, Jamie Gray. You did your shit. Shout out to all the models because they popped it.
For
they
sure.
Popped it. Shout out to Shania. She did her shit.
Oh, Shania.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to bring something different. And I don't really know too many podcasters that have their own merch. Correct. And I feel like, you know, you can wear this anytime. Like, whether you're going to the club, you know, whether you're going to, you know, a sports game or whatever. Like, it's like an everyday type of wear. So, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting over here looking, too. You need to go ahead and do a long sleeve because I think that'll go crazy, too.
I'm going to do a long sleeve. Zay told me I should do warm-ups. So I'm thinking about doing some warm-ups too. So yeah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I got an idea, but I ain't gonna drop it on here because you know some people be
they try to steal shit.
But yes, I got an idea because I'm sitting over here study looking like getting my creative juices going.
Right.
Okay, so Jazz, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
23.
23. Girl, because now just I mean, we always talking stuff, but I'm just sitting up here like, bro, she got a lot of knowledge and very just you got it going on at 23, baby. I was a wild child. But and it's like I was gonna ask you too, just like, you know, your maturity and everything, but I feel like you kind of answered it. I feel like you've grown a lot through doing the episodes with all these people, correct?
Yes, through the episodes and just
and I was gonna say what else, like what
everyday life.
What was like that click moment when you was just like, I'm done playing about jazz?
Earlier this year, actually.
So this year,
somebody's son thought they was gonna play with me.
It always takes a man.
It's always somebody.
That's when I had my moment. I was just like, bruh.
It's okay, because it's true when they say, like, you know, women, they stop messing with you, and they, you know, they got 3 degrees, they got them a new car, new drive. Where was all that when you was with me? Oh, maybe you were the thing that was holding me back.
And that's what I had to realize. I was like, bro, I have my own car. I have a place. I can take myself anywhere I want to go. I
have money in my
pocket.
pocket.
If you gonna come into my life, you gonna have to bring some kind of, I don't even want to say peace, but
No,
chaos.
nigga, you need to bring peace.
Yes, but no chaos. But it's just like, what can you add? And that goes both ways too, because I don't want men to just be thinking like what you bring to the table because a woman. But girl, that's when I woke up this year too with somebody's son playing with me.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes you get tired and that last time will be your last time. No bullshit.
What Kendrick said, sometimes you gotta pop out and show it.
And show the nigga I did. I'm sorry. Let me stop. Gosh, and I ain't cracking up behind you.
Bruh, listen, sometimes look, that's what you just gotta do. So you said yo click moment.
It was more so like I got tired of they shit and I got tired of my shit because I'm not gonna keep allowing myself to go through this
In them cycles.
Like what the fuck? Am I gonna be 30 doing the same shit with the same person? Hell no.
And I saw a post this week about that. They was like, you'll end up in the same cycles just with a different face every time if you don't break it.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, what? Hold on.
I be on TikTok. I'm a TikToker. Do you hear me? But lately, I've been seeing a lot of videos from women in their 30s giving advice to women in their 20s, and it's all, like every video I come across, I always talk about a man. You know, lead them where they at. You know, like them people is gonna come. Like your person will come. You don't have to go through bad situation after bad situation to figure that out. Spend time with your fucking self. Learn who you are, and that's what I had to do. Because once I got rid of them, it was like, what is Jazzie like? Who is Jazzie? What does Jazzie need? What is healthy for her? What are you comfortable with?
Sounds like some me versus me going on.
I'm trying to tell you, me versus me all year. So yeah.
Sounds like some me versus. Well, listen, I kind of feel like she threw a slug at me because I'm 30.
I'm not gonna play with you, not at all.
But I can definitely agree with what you said. Like, just when you do get to this age, it's just like you said, you done gave so many tests and trials and trying to overextend yourself, pour yourself, and it's just like after a while you just like, why can't I just keep loving on myself, working on myself? Because I've learned a lot about boundaries. And just me having boundaries, now I'm able to say no, or I don't want to do it, or I don't have to, knowing that I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
So boom. But man, Jasmine, I have enjoyed this. I hope that you enjoyed it.
I did.
Can you let the people know where can we find you on all, social media platforms?
We doing my personal page?
Whatever one you want to. Give them both.
I'm gonna get up off there 2025. They ain't gonna be able to see me. They ain't gonna get a quote or nothing. Like we more like pod around here.
Okay, so we're gonna give them that. Give them the business.
Shout out.
Give them the business.
To the More Life Pod. Follow me at TheeMorelifepod. So yeah, follow me at the More Life Pod. Can't wait to follow you guys back. See y'all. Talk to y'all. Y'all go watch all the episodes from season 2, season 1, all of that. Okay. And tap into the merch, go get a shirt. Might be doing a sale for Christmas. You never know.
YouTube, same name?
At the More Life Podcast. It's not 2 E's, it's just 1 E for the. And yeah.
Okay. And you gotta keep the personal page going, because ain't that where you put the Bible verses in the morning?
Them finna get cut short. Like,
ma'am, them keep me going.
I appreciate that.
Like, I thought you was for the people.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm for me at first. I gotta be for me first.
Come on,
I'm sorry.
give me. See, that's the energy. That's what you put. I like that. Okay, so before we, like I told you, before we shut this camera off, we need to see the back of this shirt. So look, I guess you want me to hold that?
I hope it shows
everything
and the things.
You might have to hit a little squat.
Might have to hit a little squat.
Okay, we'll hit the. Yeah, there we go.
Art thrives in insanity.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you got the More Life Pod. So yeah, stop playing with her.
Yes. There we go.
Thank you.
So again, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to interview you. Me versus me. I really like that, and that's Jazz, not Jasmine.
Did you right?
Well, I'm gonna let you take us out.
All right. So what can they follow you with, Tay?
Oh, y'all can follow me at Beyond Beautiful Tay. Listen, Tayway Experience coming full throttle next year. Jack of all trades. I do a little bit of everything. And again, like I said, I just want to tell Jazz, thank you. Y'all, she is so inspiring. She is so just like dedicated. And then, like I said, the consistency. If y'all are not following her, make sure you do so, because she'll make you want to get up off your ass and get some shit done.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I like the questions. They're good.
I'm trying to ask me. Well, don't ask me that.
Look here. I have to oversee everything. You know. gotta get it right.
That's that bossy CEO life.
Right. All right. Well, this concludes this episode, Me Versus Me. I enjoyed season 2. Go shop with the More Life Pod. Go get your shirt. I got cream, I got black, got small, medium, extra large, whatever you need, I can get it. What else is there?
More to come.
More to come. And also, Thread Talks. We on that in the new year also. So if you have a clothing line or anything of that nature, whether you sell shirts, hoodies, pants, jorts, whatever, hit me up. We're gonna do a video, put your merch out there, and yeah. So yeah.
I like that. Thread Talk.
Thread Talks. All right. Well, bye. See y'all later.